Welcome back, heroes. Alright, so we are back on the Barbarian. We're going to go ahead and continue leveling. Ooh, what is this lag? Hold up. There we go. We're going to go ahead and continue leveling. We'll help Devin catch up to us if and when he gets on. So, there we go. Yeah, because we got to hit level 10 in order for us to even get more of our leatherworking done. Now, normally I would say, hey, let's, just do these quests here. But thing is I actually want to go ahead and head out towards Stormwind because I know of a better place to do leatherworking. So that's actually what we're going to do. So we're going to go over to this flight guy. He's going to give us a flight point, not to Darnassus, unfortunately. He's going to take us all the way over here to Darkshore, out to Aberdeen, whatever it is. And then from there we can take a boat that will take us to... yep, only available once you reach... dang, so we still got to hit level 10. Alright, I guess we are doing some quests out here. Let's see, what's your quest? Rare to dollar. No, I don't care about going to dollar on. Let's see, what's your quest? Seek evidence in Starbreeze Village. Okay. We can do that quest. Run up here and see what this other quest is. But yeah, so we want to hit level 10, and then we're going to go to Darkshore. From Darkshore, we're going to take a boat. The boat is going to take us to Stormwind City, which is where we're going to reset our hearth to, and then we're going to do quests out there, because once we can get to the next leather set, we want to start working on getting medium leather, which is the next one. And I know a place where we can just stand and farm medium leather. So, yep, that is on our agenda to do. So these two quests, plus the Twisted Hatred for Melanus' head, I believe are all over here, and one behind us. So, we'll go run way over here and do these quests first. I want to do basically one quest at a time, because as soon as we hit 10, we're leaving. And actually, we won't be able to set a hearthstone to that area, because we're going to need to come back here so that we can help Devin. Alright, so there's actually quite a bit you can do right here in this little town. There's a guy in this area that we got to talk to. There's the Dreamcatcher, which is over here in this building, but there's also a world drop loot over here, so we can grab that as well. Oh. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Okay, then we accept that. Come over here. This is the world loot called the Lunar Tome. And then this house right back over here. This is the one that's going to have the Dreamcatcher for us. Right here in this little bookshelf. See, look at that. We're already leveled up. That's why I was just going to do one quest at a time. So, alright. now we get to go turn this in. I can't remember if there is, in fact, a world lootable in this house. I don't remember. No, there's not. Okay. Excusez-moi, beep beep. Kitty cat coming through. I will say that there is a really, really easy way to get max riding. Because otherwise you have to spend gold to get riding up, right? The way to get max riding without having to purchase it is prestiging. So, you know, if you really want to do it with, without really spending any money, all you got to do is, oh, you want to go, bro? But yeah, so all you got to do is go to a class that has either tank or heals, because they get faster Qs than DPS most of the time. And then as soon as you click, or once you get to 10, you'll do PvP. So it's easier to do healer in PvP because you'll get XP for healing people. We're actually about to abandon that quest. But then once you hit 15, you can just queue for dungeons and stay in town and just wait for your dungeons to be done. Doing it this way, if you're getting instant queues and you're able to use this guy right here to get the quests for the dungeons, and you're able to complete said quests with no XP scrolls, it'll take you probably a full day. There we go, level 10. It'll take you a full day of doing dungeons, and you'll be able to instantly get up there in levels and be able to max out pretty quickly. And to prestige, all you have to do is hit 50. You do not need to be level 60, at least on this server. You don't need to be 60. On the servers where 70 is max level, I think you have to get to 60 in order to prestige. I could be wrong on that. I haven't tested that. But yeah. Disembowel, Image Fury. Barbarian increases max energy by 100% and causes Smash to generate 35% of your max. Ooh. Headhunting is, so it's all leather agility, so that's nice to know. You have collecting heads. Headhunter's spear regenerates 25 maximum energy, removes the cooldown from axe throw. You have hunting party. It's 30 energy, grants blood hunt and applies hunting party to you and all allies within 30 yards, granting blood hunt every 3 seconds for 12 seconds. Blood hunt heals you for 38 health and increases movement speed by 15% for 3 seconds. Meh. Transforms Barbaric Whirl into Axe Volley. Axe Volley has 3 charges, has a 10-second recharge. Throw axes up to 5 enemies, dealing 28 physical damage. Here's a cooldown with Berserker Axe. Berserker Axe is 3 charges, 10-second recharge. Hurl 2 axes at an enemy, each dealing 26 physical damage. Shares a cooldown with Axe Volley. So that's your single target and AoE. We're going to stick to this one, though. I don't feel like being a thrower. Boom. And again, we don't need... Endless Fairy. Increases movement speed by 50% for 10 seconds. Click this, so we level up. And then we click this. We're now level 10, so we can get the heck out of here. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to go Ibandan, Ibandan, and Ibandan. Abandon. Get rid of those. Okay. Alley-oop. Ooh, I thought I was going to miss the roof. We'll come over here, grab Beast Quest. Because that's just Dungeon Finder. Not really worried about it.
Peace be with you.
Take me to Aberdeen. Because now we can start working on more leatherworking. And I know exactly where to go to finish up what leatherworking we're on, as well as start getting the medium leathers. So yeah. Okay, and then Insta. I want to add. No. That one. Now go back to Instagram. Add. Next. Next. Yeah, sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I did my social media postings, because sometimes I forget to do that. Okay, so now that we're here, right? You'd be like, oh my god, how do we get...
What brings you
We don't,
here?
you know, show me where to fly. We can't go anywhere, because we need to get over to the other
Good
continent.
luck, friend.
So there's actually a boat that will show up, and I think it's already here. So we'll have to hurry. But there is a boat that will take us to Stormwind. And I think yep, that boat right there. I don't know where that boat goes. I think it takes us back to Darnassus, honestly. Yeah, see? I like how there's also a portal. If you don't want to take the boat, just click the portal. We're going to take the boat, because the boat's fun. I like the boat. Come hither, boat. Plus, I've been talking about this dang boat since yesterday, so we're going to take the boat. Take it back across over to Stormwind, and then that way we can start working more on our leatherworking and our cooking. I don't... Ooh. Where'd my boat go? It's like sinking into the water, because it's not registering that the boat is here. That's funny. It is what it is. But yeah, gonna work on the Barbarian. We will level it as need be, but my primary focus right now is professions. We could get to 60, and you know, all that fun stuff. Welcome to Stormwind. And you can see here, there's also a portal to Aberdeen, in case you ever want to go back. So I could actually set my Hearthstone here, because I could go from Hearthstone, run down here, take that portal, from the portal, use the Flight Master to go back. So, like, it's not that difficult, so I could do it. Here's my question. This portal right here takes me back to my Hearthstone, but if somebody else uses this portal, will it take them to their Hearthstone or my Hearthstone? Because that might be a cheeky way for people to get to different cities. If you're in a party and you're like, hey, I want to, you know, you've got your Hearthstone set to Ironforge and I need to go to Ironforge for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know. But it wants us to go over here so we can do the long drink. This is the Flight Master. Oop, the Flight Master. And then there's a Hearthstone right there. So we will be setting our Hearthstone to Stormwind City. Okay. Here's this. Other reason why I want to be in a major town like this is because, number one, Darnassus is confusing and almost always empty. Stormwind City is usually full of people. Plus, the auction house and the bank are close together somewhat. That's the auction house. Or, sorry, that was the bank. This is the auction house over here. So,
need help?
Callboards is broke. There we go. Okay. So let's go talk to the Flight Master, and then I'm going to show you where we're going to start doing professions. Now, Dormor is the barrier of the Path of Ascension quest chain. This main quest will take you on a journey to explore different parts of Ascension and grant you amazing rewards. Talk to him. And that's all you really need to do. We can't do the dungeon finder part yet. But, yeah. Alright, so real quick, we're going to summon our book. We're going to learn Journeyman Cook. Expert leather worker. I guess we already did it, or it was automatic when we hit 10. Okay. Not reinforced. There you go. Alright. So we've set our Hearthstone. We went and finished that quest. Now we've got the dungeon quest here. But we should be able to, yeah, get to 150. Let's see. We've got 78. That's plenty. So where we're actually going is right down here into Duskwood. I was going to say Darkwood for a second, but that's incorrect. But we're gonna go there, And there's a bunch of wolves and spiders that are all looped together. The wolves will give us light leather, sometimes give us medium leather, but primarily it's light leather, with a great chance of getting 2 per wolf. That's awesome. Then we have, once we get into Duskwood, here. Over in this corner, and I showed this last time we were working on leatherworking. Right here is a bunch of lichens, and for whatever reason, in vanilla, they were not considered humanoid, even though their tagline is humanoid. They were considered beasts for the purposes of skinning, so you can actually get medium leather from them. So, it's awesome. Oh, it's lightning in the background. I thought something was wrong with my, I was looking over at my camera, and I thought something was up with the green screen. I thought it was, like, fuzzing out again. It was doing that to me the other day, where, like, I'm wearing a black shirt today, and for whatever reason, the chroma key that I have set up for my green screen so that it's clear in the background so you guys can see behind me, it was trying to do the same thing to my shirt and my hat. And I was like, bruh, really? Now for Devin, if he comes out here and he's wanting to do mining, like I showed you guys the pathway for mining, right? You just follow the ridge line that goes all the way across. Plus you've got the little cave that's over here, the mining shaft area. You know, so there's that too. Like it gives him an actual reason to be over here. Gerard's Landing. I have a bear chasing me, and I'm not sure I like it. Now my goal is I don't want to try and do too much as far as leveling goes. I want to work on this, right? But where's my book? You want to go, bro? Okay, so let me look at the book real quick, right? So expert leatherworker requires level 20 and leatherworking of 125. We can get to level 150 at our current level. So I only need to get to level 20 when I get close to 150 on leatherworking. And I'm okay. Ooh, that's a level 19. I don't think we can do this area yet. I mean, I guess we can as long as we do it one at a time, and he gave me medium leather. What the heck? He's not supposed to give out medium leather. They're supposed to be giving me light leather, not medium. Alright, well, I guess we'll stick to the pigs over here then. Because we can't do anything with medium leather yet. Chunk of boar meat. Helps with cooking. We don't need that yet, though. On the plus side, we do enough damage, unlike our last character that we were trying to do. So, plus our last character was like super squishy for some reason. The Reaper that we were trying to level. So, taking these guys on. I think it was the Reaper. Alright, there's that. That's fine though. But we can just take out, I mean, there's a ton of animals over here that will give us hides. And worst case scenario, we can go over and do the wolves. Or we could go into Westfall or Red Ridge. Hello? I know I can't use this, but I at least want it. 'Cause it's money, money, money. Alright, here we go. Ooh, doing some damage. I think we'll go over where the wolves are. Because they're more densely packed. And see, Devin gets over here, and while I'm taking out wolves and stuff, he can work on mining. Because I think mining actually has it a little easier in that regard. Plus, these wolves have the stringy wolf meat, which I think I can use to... I believe I can use stringy wolf meat to level more cooking. Get away from all these dang murlocs. Actually, do I have the boar rib? No, I don't have boar ribs yet. The reason why I was saying, do I have the boar ribs yet? And I think dry boar ribs are 80 on cooking, and we are 55. So what I currently have right now probably could get us there. Because the boar ribs I think I get in Westfall. I'd pay real money to have an auto skinner, auto miner, auto, you know, herb picker, whatever. Just like I have loot bot, you know, that will pick up the loot. If I could, you know, take out, like, say, this whole pack of wolves here, then drop loot bot, and loot bot picks everything up off of them. And then I pop another item, and it starts auto-skinning everything. I'd like that. See, my current issue, though, is I'm still getting ruined leather scraps, which I don't want. I need light leather, just straight light leather. So I'm going to take out a bunch of these wolves, see if we can get cooking up a little bit, and then we're going to go to Westfall. We're almost level 11, too. That is a Night Elf Ranger. What's up, buddy? You're also doing some skinning and leather working. Nice. But you're 27, which means he just started working on it if he's still out here taking out wolves. All right. Okay. We're gonna head for the road. We will do as much leather working as we can, as much cooking as we can, and then I think we're going to go ahead and go to Westfall and hope that we can get more stuff there. Alright, so we're going to build this, pop you. First, we want to make as much light leather as we can. And we're going to click whatever has, like, these gloves. I still have the highest amount of these that I can make, which will give me guaranteed points. As soon as that turns yellow, though, we'll switch to whatever is still gray in color. Okay, so let's go ahead and create all. Get ready to move, because as soon as that turns yellow, we got to move so that it stops crafting stuff. Okay. Let's go to the cloaks, because it says I can make 4 of those. Okay, now it turned yellow. Craft 2 of these. There we go. And we'll go ahead and make one of these. That got us to level 11 too. There we go. Okay, so all that's sellable because none of it's going to be good for us right now. So yeah, just sell, sell, sell. All right, stringy wolf meat. Now we're going to actually do some cooking. We've got stringy and chunk of boar meat. That looks like it there. So now we're going to go into cooking. I'm going to start with the boar meat, create all. Hopefully I can get through all of this before it turns green. Oh well. Okay, now we'll create all this. This will probably turn green way before we get up there. Yep, see it's already green. If it turns gray, we're done, but I'm trying to get to 80 so that we can learn the boar ribs. There's 82, so now we can learn boar ribs. We're at 85. Ugh. Okay. We will keep a hold of these because this does give us some stats. Not great stats for our level, but it's better than just getting pure food. So, all right. I'm holding on to the spring water just in case we happen to get some clams. I doubt we will, but if we do, awesome. Coyote steaks. I still don't know where the heck to get coyote meat, especially on the Alliance side. So, we're going to now mount up. And we're going to run way over here to Westfall. Or actually, first, we want to do any training. Oh, excusez-moi. Okay. Now we'll mount up. We're going to head to Westfall. And actually, we can stop in Goldshire and have Goldshire take us to Westfall so we don't have to run the whole way. Let's see. Who bit the dust? Let's see. Hardcore Hemi level 15 Necromancer on Hogger. Hogger took him out. And a level 13 hero, also on Hardcore, Jorah's Pop. Also from Hogger. Poor guys. If you think you were both and you weren't, and just nobody told you, but... Yeah, Alliance vs. Horde is popular in high school versus not popular in high school. What if I was both? Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was both when I was in high school. I definitely got to hang out with some of the popular kids, and I also hung out with the not popular kids. But my school was very small. You have to understand. I lived in a little, little town. I think the whole school put together probably had a total of 3,000 students tops, so it wasn't like we had all these kids, but as you got up into the years, people moved and whatnot. So like, I think my graduating class, if memory serves me correctly, it was only like 43 or 46 people total for my graduating class, right? So yeah, I knew almost everybody by name. I knew who their parents were. I knew most of the parents worked there in town for the Department of Corrections, and if they didn't, they worked very nearby. Like it was not anything overt. Maiming throw. That's a throw technique. There we go. I'm putting all my throws over here for now. Doop. Let's go. In view active. Oh my gosh. This tree right here. Okay, so we get Crushing Slam. We could go to Bloodthirsty Assault, Barbaric Vigor, Brutal Swing, Visceral Impact, Painbringer, Disembowel, Decapitate, Dauntless, and then from there it divides out even crazier, but dang. Okay, this requires an enrage, so we're going to put it over here with our enrage effects, so we're just going to move all those down. There we go. Alright, I'm not here for quests.
Well met.
I have 1 gold. Woohoo.
Light bless you.
Alright, see, that says coyote. Do we get coyote meat from you? We do. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Problem is this stuff is not grouped up at all. Ooh, I like that skill. Holy cow. That was dope. Alright. Alright, maiming throw, reducing their movement speed. can't skin that. Coyote pack leader. Panic dark leather tunic. Ooh, nice. I'm seeing if these things give me boar ribs, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, just chunk of boar meat. Slowly making our way to base camp here. Endless rage. Enrage increases movement speed by 50% for 10 seconds. And this is normal rage. Okay. Go. Is that, I tell you what, I'm also going to do this. Go to general chat. Boop. There, alright. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but fine, I don't care. I just wanted to test it. in case anybody joins our Discord, they can still watch me stream without being on YouTube. Let's see, Devin finally messaged me back. Hold on one second, guys. Get that 300. He's I don't know if he's at League night or if he's just out bowling with him and his wife. But he's on frame, I think it said frame 4 or 5, and he's gotten every frame as a strike. Really? Level 14s are still giving me scrap? It's crazy how well we're taking out 14s, though. Ooh, I found a world loot. I want more coyotes, because they give us coyote meat, which we can still do. Oh, somehow we've gotten 2 pork ribs. So I guess the gore tusk can give us, it's just a low chance. Blessed Male Wraps. Ooh, headset? No! Hold up. I don't need the headset to die. I thought I had that charged or charging while I was away yesterday, but apparently not. Coyote meat, that we can keep. Chunk of boar meat I don't care about. Boar ribs I care about. Leather working patterns I care about. Okay, yeah, so it's just a chance to drop from these higher level boars. It's great that we're getting to, as the term says, kill two birds with one stone. Knock it off, headset. Stay plugged in properly. Oof. Okay. So it looks like Natasha doesn't have D&D tonight, so we may be able to play some Power World tonight with her. Get some more crafting done and all that fun jazz. Seriously, this is going to bug the crap out of me. I may have to go grab another... See, is this a C-type to a C-type? That is. Dang. Ooh, skin, skin, skin. Okay. More coyotes. Coyotes! Alright, we'll do some more profession work. We're gonna head back up over that hill right there where the road bends back towards going to Owen Forest, so we can take out a few more coyotes along the coyotes along the way. Okay. So that will definitely be a little bit later on because she's got to feed cats this afternoon for my mom's shop where she works. So look at that, almost level 13, and level 12, and all we're doing is getting stuff together for professions and what have you. Okay, that's really gonna start annoying me. Hold on one second, because I know y'all can hear it every time it freaking beeps. Let's see. Unplug you. Unplug you. Okay, Why is the desktop... Hold on. I say do that. Does that change? Yeah, I mean, y'all can hear it. It's just really quiet, I guess. Sound. Bring it up to 20. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a little better. Y'all will actually be able to hear sound. All right, so build this campfire. Let's do the cooking first, because there's not a whole lot of cooking we need to do. We're gaining, so you can see, like, we're getting some XP, but it's not a lot to cook, right? So, and bear in mind, that's with bind on account gear running. Or heirloom gear, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yeah, pork ribs are still the way to go. Alright, and then let's do some leather working here. Create the light leather. So we need fine thread at this point, it looks like. Just going to create the fine leather belts. Because, yeah, see, we would have made one of the others and it would have gone yellow. There we go. So, yeah. It looks like from this point on, we're going to need some new stuff. Cured medium hide, okay. Dark leather boots, medium armor kit, medium leather, and dark leather cloak. So we can now start doing medium leather. And doing medium leather. So medium leather we were getting from level 19 creatures, which means we need to be closer to level 20 anyway. Our leather working is now 111. So yeah, 125 level 20. So yeah, it's about on point. Let's use this chick right here so we can just vendor everything that's in our bags here. So get rid of that for that. So this is 4 stamina, 4 spirit, 4 stamina, 4 spirit. So these are the exact same. So I'll keep both of those. We did get one small egg, so we could have cooked that. We don't need the chunk of boar meat anymore. I'm going to get rid of the eggs.
See you
and
later.
We can now learn dark leather tunic. Boom. So you can actually see now, like, dark leather cloak, right? Requires level 17. So as you can see, if you were doing this collectively, as you're progressing through your levels, you could consistently, as a leather worker, make pieces of gear as I'm leveling. And then I could use like the light leather upgrade kit. This I could use on anything that's light leather to upgrade it to where it's giving just a little bit more stats, you know? And so, you know, this is what I'm talking about when I say that doing professions and doing quests is the way the game was built. I mean, if you go back to the original vanilla WoW, if you wanted to do a dungeon, you had to get the total of 5 people together, and then, for example, there's a dungeon over here, right? It's called Dead Mines. You would go over here to Goldshire or Stormwind, and you say, hey, I'm a tank, I need a healer and 3 DPS, I'm going to go do Dead Mines. As soon as you got all 5 together, either 2 could fly down here or hearth down here if they had hearthstones. and then run over here and summon everybody else, or all 5 of you had to get down here by yourself. There was no random dungeon finder back in the day. So when you wanted to do a dungeon, any dungeon, you had to go to said dungeon. You wanted to do a raid, you had to go to said raid. So there was a lot of prep involved in that, because especially when I started, I was on a PvP server when I first started. So you want to go do a dungeon, you better make sure that that area is completely in control of your team. Because, we started on Alliance, technically. So just running through Elwood Forest, I might find somebody that really, really, really wanted to take out Alliance from the Horde side. And so they would come in and just start battering the living snot out of us. Okay, so I know where to get medium leather. They are level 19, which means we do need to actively level up now. So I'm trying to think. Yeah. Like, I know it might frustrate Devin a bit, but if we're going to see, critical chance by 2 or hit chance of all attacks, so we're gonna actually need both of these. I'm gonna go with the hit chance first, and then the next 2 points will go into one with the ancestors. The issue that we're about to run into, though, is I cannot continue leveling leatherworking, because the thing that I need for leatherworking I won't be able to get. Let's see. Let's go to Goldshire real quick. See if I can buy the fine thread from them. But yeah. See, I had a problem with Pyro. Pyro was okay, but I think the only Pyro class that probably is, at least in my opinion, well made is the healer, because they made one of the actual quote unquote DPS class or spec that they have for it is not capable of staying alive long enough in a solo situation. They are too squishy, and all of their skills require them to be like, if your ranged is here, right? Like this is your ranged. This is your melee to fight. The Pyromancer is right here with their primary DPS, right? So it's like in between the two, and it's so. I can't I can't fathom why you would do that. And then their dot damage build still lets you be at ranged like a normal ranged player, but all of your dots aren't going to be able to tick for their full duration before everybody is dead. So
to you. Need help?
Course thread. Okay, so he does not have fine thread.
Careful.
Okay. So now we actually have to go. I don't think I actually grabbed the Flight Master there, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah. It's just, it's things like that, man, that just, they drive me crazy. Because it's like, the Pyro, I'm sure, is a fun class. But just like the Knight of Zarath, their single attack doesn't do enough damage. Like the Pyromancer, right? Has a cooldown, doesn't do enough damage. Sorry, it does not have a cooldown. As a a second and a half, 2-second cast time. Doesn't do enough damage. And then you need another ability to make it useful, and that ability has not only a 10-second cooldown, but is a 2-charge thing. And you need those charges for your heals, you need those charges for other skills, you need those charges for your basic skill. Like it just, none of it feels coordinated. Now, as far as the healer goes, I don't really know because I haven't tried the healer. I got to 10, tested it out, made it to 11, and went, eh. So I just, I don't know. So yeah. They're working on it too, but if you're not using the PTR or re-downloaded the HD patch, it might. How do you activate and deactivate characters? I can't seem to remember. Character list. What? I don't know why you would want to activate or deactivate a character, but we'll see if we can get some more. We'll grab what we can on our way over to the flight point. We're actually just headed to this town to see if they have fine thread that we can buy 100 of. Alright, what did Devin send me now? So he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes in a row. Then 2 frames without a strike, 2 more frames with a strike, and then he did an 8 and a spare. You're supposed to let your wife window. And see, that's how I know that when we went bowling, it was me, him, and his wife. They're both on a league. But that's how I know they let me win and let me feel good. Aside from the bowling with them over the last few. In the past couple months, getting to bowl with them a couple times, I haven't bowled in a very long time. Because unfortunately, when I worked for Mattress Firm, my first 2 years there, during the quote-unquote holiday season for us, which is during the summer, the very following weekend after those long weekends, we would go have a party, and it was usually somewhere where we could go bowling and play video games and stuff like that, just to blow off steam, But then my 3rd and 4th year, because Mattress Firm was going through the acquisition process for Tempur-Pedic, Tempur-Pedic was buying them out. It went from, us getting to go on these parties all the time to the last party I went, only 6 people went to this, said party. And, there we go. General Trade Goods Vendor.
What can I do for you?
You have fine thread. 99. So yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things where it was like, we went from having parties to not having. Ooh, world loot? What was that? Hold up. Oh, just a 10 slot bag. We stopped having parties. And I don't know if it's because, you know, they were limiting how much money we could spend at the time, because I wasn't in charge of that aspect of it. Even when I was put in charge of planning said parties, I would plan the party and somebody else would call and pay for it. I was given a budget and told, you know, you can spend,
See you around.
Well met.
you know, this amount. Don't go over it. Wow. Interesting.
See you around.
So yeah, there were things like that, but at the same time, it was like, you know, the last party I got to plan, they gave me a budget of $350. I don't know if you know this, but anywhere you're going to take a bunch of adults who the primary majority of them are drinkers, and you're going, hey, we're going to go to this place, it serves alcohol, you're allowed to have one drink, and you're saying 20 people can go, well, each drink's going to cost, you know, anywhere between $6 and $12 a person. Then you want to bowl for 2 hours? Okay, that's going to cost you $150 right there for 23 people. You know, it was just like... It got to the point where the budgets they were giving us to spend for the stuff... And keep in mind, I was working for a multi-million dollar company. Like, a company that makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And you're telling me the budget that we can spend for the summer is $450 on the team? Like, come on. This is why people get really cranky with corporate America. It's like, you have a company that makes in profit, not even what they're having to spend and stuff, just pure profit. I think the last year I worked for them, they had done just over the summer, had done like $300 million in profit, and all we got to spend was $450. Like, the math ain't mathin' for me, my guy. Alright, Dead Acre. Alright, let's mount up. So, I have a feeling I'm going to have to do a dungeon. Because stuff is starting to get... Yeah, see? The further up this way I go, the higher the mobs are going to be. There's a tower over here, and I want to know what it is. We may actually have to do a PvP session, see if we can get enough going on it. There we go. There we go. Gave me medium leather. We're going to search this tower real quick, see if there's any world loots in it. Oh, maybe we don't. Holy crap. Those guys are high enough level that I can't even see their level. This might be a bad idea, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. See, they're all... Okay. We'll dip out of here. They're so high level that they're just question marks, which means they're probably in the mid-20s or higher. So, yep, we will go ahead and we will try and do a random battleground. But yeah, we really only need to get to probably around level 18 or 19, and then we can go over into Duskwood and start grabbing medium leather. Dun, 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 dun. This is why I really hate this area. Unlike Elwyn Forest or Duskwood, where stuff is kind of clumped together, it is like they didn't want you to run into too much stuff here. So... Da, 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 da. Four ribs can go down here. We'll hold on to the stringy vulture meat because I know that that will be used for a thing later. There is a cooking recipe that you can get while you're out here, I believe, called vulture kebabs or something like that. But I'm not overly worried about it. Average wait time for PvP for the last 12 members is unavailable. Just means you both can kick my butt. Send. How? I think there's some stuff out here for more of the pigs, but I'm not 100% positive. No, the last one that we were leatherworking on was the Ranger. Because I remember we had a shot that would slow the enemy down, and the boars were still getting their sprint. Because we had arrow to the knee. Hey, hey, wolvies. Ooh, I see a world lootable and a chest. We're going to come over here and grab both of those. I said go. Thank you. So far, there's only 3 people on our team. Light hide. Don't need that. Magic dust. Don't need that. Coyote meat, yes. So still only 3 of us. That's not good. Level 11, level 12, I'm level 12. So heavy armor, or heavy leather, is right at 150. I have a feeling this might go really, really bad. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. And even though I have a troll in my party, we are somehow on the ally side. And a witch hunter blood elf. I have two horde people. So I see 1. That's a book. I see at least 3 people. Witch Doctor, Blood Mage, Witch Doctor. Come on. Look at that. I'm doing... I did so much damage. Go Barbarian. And Helsing. My team's doing the most damage and they have a level 18 on their side. That's insane. I really hate that laugh. you hadn't had that blood mage healing you, buddy, that 1v1 would have ended with my win, your defeat. Easy. My team needs to hurry up and get on that ball, man. I don't know why I was the only one running for the flag. Dang, I almost took out that guy with just my slam. Woo! I mean, I got no problem just sitting here leveling. Dang, my team, what's up? Y'all got to be helping me when I go running in there. I'm melee. I can't do range like y'all can. Come on now. Really? Oh, we finally got a fourth. Like, come on, y'all. Let's be real. I'm going in there. Y'all gotta be helping. Okay, these stuns really get annoying. See, they know I do the most damage because y'all won't do anything. As soon as they start attacking, y'all run away. Y'all gotta be helping, bro. Plus, now we've got a fourth member. We should easily be taking these dudes down. Don't chase. Unless you're doing that specific. Don't go flying yourself up to where they respawn either, dude. Heal up if you can. There we go. What, now there's only 2 of y'all? Did your other team member leave? They can't leave. Like, this is terrible, and I hate the feeling when I'm the one that's over there getting stuck, but... Alright, let's mount up so I can heal up. We'll let them out. Man, if we had a healer on this team, like any kind of healer on this team, oh man. Go, go, don't stop, just go. So that guy's a guardian right there. This guy, level 10 guardian. We've got a witch hunter, blood mage, and me. So we're a little more well-rounded. They've got two. So far, I've seen 2 witch hunters, or witch doctors rather, and a blood mage. The blood mage is the highest level they've got on their team, but he doesn't seem well coordinated with his stuff. So, I don't know. And it looks like he's giving up. I'll take the XP, I don't really care. There it is. Look at that. 14 killing blows, number 1. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Barbarian is starting to become my new favorite. But here's the thing, like, there were 2 Alliance players in full horde. I was Alliance. I was a... Why does it say I'm an Orc Barbarian? I am not an Orc Barbarian. Something's off there. Because I am most definitely a Night Elf Barbarian. Thank you very much. Alright, leave Battleground. That got us all the way to 14, y'all. Like, that's... PvP, let me tell you. Click that. We know we are an agility build. And neither of that we can wear. What is this? Wrist snap. Snap the enemies just interrupting. Oh. Let's see. We will pop down. Okay, nothing there. Like I said, we're going to grab 2 of these to get our crit strike up. That's important. Barbaric Vigor increases the critical strike chance of Smash by 5% and causes it to restore health based on your attack power. That's actually pretty dope. So Smash. Smash is... Let's see, lift this up a little bit. Smash is this one, which we can only use during Rage. We have Brutal Swing. Requires a 2-handed melee weapon, which we're using. Swing violently at an enemy and up to 8 nearby enemies, dealing 120 weapon damage plus 10 physical damage, and an additional 30% of the damage dealt over 3 seconds. Pretty dope. Melee auto attacks now have a... Ooh, stop moving, mouse. Now have a 10% chance to enrage you for 8 seconds, increasing physical damage. So both of these are really good. I mean, we'll probably get that. Whenever you enrage, the damage of your smash is increased by 10% for 8 seconds. So yeah, I mean... Oof. I'm going to grab this one first. There. And these are 2 enrages, so I'd rather... Yeah. So, like, now it's, that runs me forward. Then, of course, I can still throw this and throw this to pull stuff. Bam. Now, like, this has a cooldown, which is fine, but now that I'm enraged... So, yeah. As long as I can get enrage going pretty quickly, those other skills will be more important and help me heal. Yeah, the other team, it's like they gave up. Now, when we were in there, when it was just a 3-on-3, had the other two guys gone in and attacked with me, just to kind of give a little bit more of a distraction, then yeah, we could have easily wiped the floor with them early on. Now I get they were probably just trying to grab levels, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather get through it, get the bonus XP for it, than sit there and try and not actually get anything done. Because that just gives them an opportunity to get more people in to where we get overcrowded, you know? Okay. Alright, so if I take this off, this requires cured light hide. We don't have that. Medium armor kit. Dark leather cloak. Yeah, we just need medium leather, it looks like. Okay. We know where we can get medium leather, so let's just go ahead and head that way. We are level 14. We could do one more PvP sesh, and that should get us to 18 or 19. Yeah, I know Devin was playing with me when I was doing the Barbarian. He was trying out a the heck was he playing? I was doing the Barbarian. He was doing a Reaper, I think. I think it was the Reaper. So I'm not sure what he will do. But right now, as far as melee goes, Barbarian is 100% going to be in my main. I mean, look at this. I already got all this nice hit chance. We've got some attack power. We've got hit rating through the roof. Like, I could lose hit rating and be fine, you know? Our damage is up there. Our speed could be better. Our expertise could be better. Crit chance could be better. But, yeah, for the most part, like, our backhand really needs some increase there. But, alright, this dude's level 20. He gave out light leather. Okay, we're gonna get to the spot where I know I can farm consistently the medium leather. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. We're at a minute, 1 hour and 42 minutes. I think I will take a slight break when we hit the 2-hour mark, so I can go start laundry and stuff like that. Figure out what exactly Devin's game plans are for the rest of the evening, because I do not know. And then from there, when once I get all that started and figured out. Like, I'm not gonna do laundry and finish it because that will take me 2 hours. But what I will do is at least get it started, and then I'm going to yeah, figure out what Devin's plans are. If he's not going to do anything, I'll figure out when my sister's going to get on, and then if she's like, oh, I'll get on. Ooh, jeez, that thing is, yo homie, this could go bad quick. But yeah, if she's gonna be like, oh, well, you know, I won't be able to get on until, you know, 5 o'clock, and it's, you know, 3:30, then we may just boot up Pow World ourselves, start playing some Pow World while we wait for her and Devin to get on. If she's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be, you know, 7, 8 o'clock, then we're gonna come back to this. Because I'm just gonna straight up just, you know, I'll let Devin know that, hey, you know, I got to this level, I haven't done any quests, it's just been, you know, the PvP sesh that we did, plus leveling professions, because we're trying, oh lord, this is gonna be bad. He's level 23. So I can tell you, if I can see level 23 and those spiders just a minute ago were question marks, that means they're 25 plus. That's crazy. Hardcore, level 24. Dark Runner, level 29. So this guy doesn't tell me what he was, but he bit off a little more than he could chew. If you're level 24 and you're fighting 29s, you know, make sure you're doing it one-on-one if you have a way to self-heal. No Bankai for Reaper. Okay, we made it to town. And where we want to go is actually back this way. Right up over this hill. Yeah, right here. These guys are, we can't even see what level they are. So we couldn't even farm these dudes right now if we wanted to. So we got to be closer to level 20 before we can start taking them down. Because I think they're 20, I want to say they're 25s. And we are 14, so 11 levels lower than them. So as much as I would like to continue working on leatherworking, it seems we've finally got to a part with our professions that we just cannot continue. Like, it's just not possible to get there. Now as far as cooking goes, tangy clam meat, I don't even know where to get that. The dry pork ribs, we know where we can still get those. Cooking is a pretty hard profession because as you level up cooking, like right now, you know, this just requires boar ribs. This just requires tangy meat. Crab cake just requires this. But there will be things like this that require 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients, 4 ingredients, you know, to make. So you got to be really careful. But I'm gonna grab the flight point while we're here. We still didn't grab the one out in Westfall, I don't think. Let's see where this person says I can fly. Oh, we can go to Westfall. Alright, so we're gonna fly back to Westfall since we can't be here yet. But yeah, I will that's my game plan for the rest of the today. Like I said, I don't know what my work schedule is going to be like. As soon as I know that, you guys will know what my stream schedule will be like. Downside to having a new job where you don't really know anything yet. So yeah. Also, as I've said in a previous video, and since it happened, I've said it in every video, but we have hit 3,000 hours. We are currently going through the monetization process, which I didn't think we were allowed to start until we hit 4,000 hours. But for whatever reason, it is going through the monetization process. It usually takes a month. I know that we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,100 hours, give or take. So we are on our way to getting to the 4,000 mark anyway. So it's pretty cool that they're letting us do the monetization stuff now. But it does take them roughly a month to get through that, to figure out, you know, if we are capable of being monetized. As far as I know, I haven't done anything on this channel over the last 4 years that would bar me from being monetized. None of my content is specifically listed for children, and that's because, you know, sometimes people use strong language. I try not to as much as possible, but it slips out every once in a while. But yeah, so that is one of the downsides to live streaming. It's not like I can go back and delete that part out. I mean, I could if I wanted to go edit the live streams once they're posted, but no thanks. But yeah, so game plan is I'm hoping this will pop before I hit the 2-hour mark, because I'd rather get this done and then log. But as soon as we hit the 2-hour mark, we're going to take a probably about a 30-minute break, 45-minute break, somewhere in that ballpark, so that I can figure out what the game plan is going to be going forward tonight. Like I said, if it is one that, you know, it's going to be an hour or two before one of the others gets on so that we can do stuff, I'll probably just auto switch to Power World. If it's going to be a lot longer than that for either Natasha or Devin to get on, then we will come back to this and then continue leveling from here. Whew. But yeah, I mean, we're doing really good. About to hit level 15, and we've only done quests to get us to level 10. So you can see how easy really it is to level. If I really wanted to level faster, I could use the Ascension points that we already have built up, buy a potion of XP or an aura of XP. Both of those persist past death. The aura is better, especially if I'm playing in a group of people. Hit 15 and just do dungeons, and then make sure you have the Wondrous Wisdom Ball so that you can get dungeon quests. And the beautiful thing is because I have one of these, I don't have to rely on somebody else in the dungeon to remember that we accepted a quest and then to pop said ball at the end of the dungeon so we can turn everything in. Because sometimes people forget to do that, and then you're sitting here going, okay, well now I can't turn in the quest. So. Light leather, linen cloth we can just sell. Boar ribs can come down here. I don't think we're going to get another PvP session to go. That requires cured light hide. Can't do that. I think that's plenty of run around. Let's go run to the inn. We've got 5 minutes left. Hopefully, maybe this will pop. But so far, it is not looking like it. We're about to hit level 15 though, so that's why I'm going to come over here and we'll do some cooking real quick and we'll do some leather working real quick, see if that will hit us to 15. I doubt it, but we can always check. 13. Wait, what was its name? Last class try. Oh, that's not bad. I wonder what their favorite class has been. We got 139 there. Have mats. Scroll down. Light leather. Create. We're going to create all that. Oof. Not able to make anything there. Alright, let's just go take out... We're so dang close to 15. I just want to hit 15 before we log. Because this isn't going to pop. So. We'll hit 15. And then we'll go from there. Because like I said, I really got to get laundry and stuff done. Clean up my room just a little bit. Figure out what they want to do. That way I know if I need to switch over to Pal World so that I can start getting some crafting done and all that fun stuff while I wait for them. Because on Pal World, my goal is to get a like the main town that we're working on, or like the main base that we're working on. That one is there's level 15. That one is for just your generic crafting, right? Like it's going to be our craft hall. So honestly, once I get the other one built, which is going to be for breeding and farming and all that, we won't need a whole lot of pals at our first base. That first base is literally going to just be for us to get stuff crafting. So, you know, we might leave one planter, one waterer, one gatherer, stuff like that, right? We'll leave Lamble in his pen because He'll make the wool for us. But then the next base that we build is going to be our PAL workforce, right? The ones that are going to work on breeding, the ones that are going to work on planting and gathering and doing all that stuff. So that one's going to get built up pretty big. I might have to build, this ginormous building. But yeah, the first one is going to be primarily for crafting once we get the second one built up. Then the second one is going to be for breeding and farming. The third one will be for crafting materials, because we got to get coal and we got to get sulfur, which means we also have to figure out where we can go to get said sulfur and coal, because I don't remember. There used to be a place where Devin and I, when we would play before, we would build a camp that had, like, on one half or one side of it, it was like 4 or 5 nodes of iron, and then on the other side of it, there was like 4 or 5 nodes of coal, and we would just have them farm the snot out of that area and get iron and coal. But now you don't really need as much iron as you think you do. It would still be a nice place to grab, but it is not a necessity. All right, so let's look at this. I do now have access to Primary. Smash now increases damage of your next brutal swing within 8 seconds by 10%. That one's good. Relentless, damage dealt by Smash and Ancestral Strike have a 10% chance to reset the cooldown of Brutal Swing and reduce the cooldown of Crashing Slam by 2 seconds. So I don't have Ancestral, whatever the heck it said, Ancestral Strike. I don't have that. Or we can do this, which increases the critical strike chance to smash by 5% and causes it to restore health based on your attack power. So that's just another way to heal. I kind of like that. And smash, I mean, we can proc that by doing either of these, which will enrage us. One's a 30-second cooldown, one's a minute cooldown. So I kind of like that. Melee auto attacks. Plus, I can grab this one right here, and there's just a chance that we'll enrage for smacking something. So that's a plus.
You need something?
All right, so light leather goes down here. Snouts I don't need. You I don't need. You I don't need. For now, I don't need that. Medium leather. Light hide. 4 ribs we can keep. Okay.
Safe travels.
All right, so that's going to be this video for now. Like I said, I might be back on in a little while once I figure out what Devin wants to do and what Natasha wants to do. I know we'll be doing Pal World at some point today. So, yeah, we'll be back at a certain point. I just don't know which game we'll be back at currently. Like I said, if it's going to take them 2 hours or more to be able to jump on with me, then yeah, we're going to go back to this game. If one of them can get on before that 2-hour mark, then we'll be on Power World for a while. So I will catch you heroes in the next one. I really, really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you again for all of your support. I really appreciate it. We are so close to getting to the partnership program with YouTube, which is a huge goal. So please make sure, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you see when I go live. I try my very best to stream every day for at least 2 hours. Worst case scenario, I may only stream for 30 minutes once I get this new job, but I will definitely have a stream up every day, just like our current goal is right now. It just may not be the full 2 hours, so I do apologize about that. Other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one, which hopefully will be later today. So we'll see you next time, heroes.